So this evening I'm just going to show you what is in our back garden that we just finished planting. So here's our peas along the fence row, and see they already have peas on them, and still blooms too. Now just a couple days ago we finally came in here to finish planting the garden and weeding it, because since we had planted the peas, potatoes, and onions, we were not able to come in here for weeks because of the rain and tornadoes. So finally it settled down and we could come in here and we weeded and we planted the rest of the stuff. So these are some potatoes that we accidentally dug up, but look already, this is just the end of May and they're already this big. So as you can see, all the blooms on the potatoes. And these are the rows we planted. On the other side of the garden, a whole bunch of potatoes came up on their own that we must not have picked last year. We must have missed. I don't know how we missed that many, but we did. And these are the onions. If you check back on my other videos, the reason we cut the tops off are on that video, but they're getting really big as well. And then in between the onions, we did a row of carrots yesterday or the day before, broccoli and cabbage in between. And then you have a row of our tomatoes. We started all of these in our own greenhouse this year, so they're really nice, really big. And then in the back of this first row of tomatoes are peppers. We did green bell peppers and one jalapeno pepper. And then, and our one okra that came up. We only had one okra come up, but that's okay. We don't really need more than one okra. And oh yes, and then also in the back of the garden, something that does well is green beans. So we have 5 short rows of green beans right there. And over here, as you can tell, these potatoes, these are all of the free potatoes that came up all by themselves, which is really crazy that they did that, but we just left them, of course. And then in between this first row, because it wasn't a full row, we put our sweet potatoes. So these are our sweet potatoes that we put in between to make this a full row of potatoes. And then we did one more row of cabbage. And then at the end, we did our cucumbers and our watermelon that we started in our greenhouse as well. And, oh, that's cantaloupe. And we must have put our cantaloupe here too that we started in our greenhouse. I didn't know that we put it there. And then also, there's a little mound right here, and then another one up there of zucchini and yellow crooked-necked squash. So that's what we have here. So, and then you saw my other video, we just planted our front garden that had corn, sweet corn, more green beans, and our pumpkins for fall. And then for my fall corn, instead of planting it to move it to decorate with it, we just planted in different areas of our farm that I like to decorate it with, so it'll just grow up with some sunflowers, and it should look beautiful. Thanks for watching. Bye.